Alright, welcome back everybody. So, our audio was messed up. So we're back to Kingdom Deliverance, the lightweight challenge, and we're picking up right where I left off last time. Um, our defense came up, which is nice. Blocking costs less, defeat opponent's clench will damage his weapon. I think we're going to go with that one, because I won't be able to sell very many weapons anyway. Our gear is getting kind of beat up, but it's not a huge deal. I think what we need to do... Well, I guess we don't have a maintenance skill either. Yeah, nothing. I think the next best thing is to just continue fighting bandits. This pack of bandits is pretty much right where we needed to go anyway. Thought he was going to talk to me. There's an ancient treasure over there, and inside of that ancient treasure is a I keep saying Kevlar, is a helmet that is going to benefit us massively, because we'll be able to use the helmet, which is better than what we have. Furthermore, it will also let us sell our current helmet, which will likely let us buy a horse. So on two fronts, that is a great thing. So we're going to go get that helmet and fight some bandits. And all of our stuff looks good. Alright. I don't want to risk it and try to use the poison, but I will drop off our current health potions and pick up a Savior Schnapps. Because things could go poorly very fast. I'm also going to hope that our horse stays here. I really wish he would say that every time you walked by him. Pick up one Savior Schnapps and drop off one Lazarus Potion and one Marigold. We'll drop off this Lucky Die too, and one Lockpick. Everything else we will be needing for now. And then for safety, I would like to get a save in by sleeping. And then we're going to go off and commit 5 to 6 murders. And off we go. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it to save a bit of time and just pick back up whenever I get close. So I'll see everybody in just a second. Alright, we made it. So I think it was recorded last time we came here. What we're looking for... Well, the first thing we're looking for is ancient treasure. It's behind this wall. The second thing we're looking for is those guys over there. We don't have a bow or anything, so pretty much everything that we're about to go into this combat with is gonna be in this box. So let's hope we find some good stuff, because I don't remember what's in the box. Oh boy, that's actually some pretty good stuff. Well, that takes off 1 pound. And then we'll throw some stuff back into the box to come pick up later. we have no spare room for anything. Well, this hat is significantly better than ours. So let's get that hat on. And, I mean, shoot, I guess we'll have to eat this meat, just to free up just enough room, but we're not going to be able to take any loot back. So we're already seeing the problem here. There's our first target. We are at, basically right at the limit.
What was that?
Knock him out. It's a little cheap, but I'm okay with that because there's a lot of them. I have half a mind to use the bow. So let's put his body somewhere that we'll be able to find it. So I might have to store a couple things on him. Also, I'm gonna put him down. R.I.P. to this bandit. I take his ear, his money. I really want that potion. We use this. And we have to put it right back. Shoot. We're still within weight, so let's see if we can get this guy down.
What are you doing? Tired of life?
You know what? We still got him. And we're only mostly super outnumbered.
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! Hey! All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm! Fuck!
Stop!
Raise the alarm! Watch out!
We can make this work.
Here, Vinny never.
We're just gonna have to be kind of smart about this. We didn't pop a save, did we?
Weaken the knees, Javier.
I'll slaughter you! Well then.
Oh,
What's the matter? I'm going to cry now!
I was hoping to separate these guys a good bit. That's not really working. Oh boy. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, we're gonna die. God. See, that's one of the things about this game. You get stun locked so easy. Sure, it's realistic, I guess, but getting stun locked is so lame. 'Cause it's like there's really nothing you can do. We're probably gonna spawn back at the bed, so let me pop a save and do it again. Or we're probably gonna pause and just run back and do it again. Dying just sucks so bad. Yeah. Well, I guess before I am gonna pause it, but I'm going to go and sell our hat before I run out there, so we can carry a little bit of extra weight. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause here. Our horse is gone, because of course it is. Alright, I'm gonna get the dog, sell the hat, and show back up over there. Give me just 1 second. And we're back. So I sold the helmet, picked up the dog, attempted to repair my sword, not very successfully, and now we're we're back here, and my horse is still gone. So, let's pick this lock and get back to it. Shoes, that thing, this, that, and that, and I will be taking the warhammer, but only for now. Put this on, and we need to drop a tiny bit of weight. So we're gonna eat this. Oh, I also got to save it. Some like little camp thing that I found. Just I saw it, so I did, and there we go. So if we die, we're not gonna be quite as far behind. But step one here: try not to die. I really don't want to wait until night to attack, but that might be our best option. Well,
What's going on there?
if we can get this guy, that's gonna really simplify our lives. Don't hear us. Oh my god. Oh. Well, we have to hunt him down now. I need to pick a sprinter as soon as I can. Okay, almost got him. Not sure why he's running away though. Well, you know what? I have no clue why that happened, but I'm okay with it. That is one bandit down, and we can take a couple of his things. That's that might be worth it. Also, we have no bandages, so let's take those two in case. And we need to throw something on the floor. Damn. 5 armor. We'd only lose 1 armor, and we would save about 3 pounds by switching to this guy. I have nothing else I can afford to get rid of. Well, we just won't take it. We might find something better. Got his ear though, and the ear is worth like 35, I think. It's worth enough. Personally. I also should have thought to pick up this bird quest. I was already coming out this way, but I didn't. No huge loss or anything, but would have been a little convenient. So now we have 4 or 5 left. Just gotta play it real safe. Looks like that guy might be up next. No, let's go back to the camp. Yeah. That's not gonna happen. I don't want to fight them all at once. Oh, there's our next victim. That didn't work.
Oh.
As long as it doesn't call for reinforcements, we'll be okay. Especially because it looks like he's really bad. He's down. Next guy.
Raise the alarm! Watch
This is
out!
the hard one. Let me keep that archer off of us. Keep that archer way over there.
You fucking dog! Yow! Ah! Oh!
We need to get him into a clinch. Got him down. And him. Alright, so we're in good shape. Also, I want his sword. I imagine it's probably better than what we have. My first real playthrough, I used the assassin for a long time, and it's a great sword for sure. It's just that there's likely better swords. Spurs, oh, I gotta take this. I'm gonna make that happen. Can't take anything else. I have to move him to get to his sword. Robber sword. And I'm gonna take a few steps while I'm over 40 pounds. We can negotiate if the run is invalid or not at this point. I think it's okay. Because now we have to negotiate this weight. Okay, so the robber sword is absolute garbage. Goes on the floor. Okay, so this is worth 1,000. I really cannot afford to not have that. So I can probably sell it for about 250 if I had to take a shot in the dark at it. I don't want to just use the money I get from selling it to effectively just buy new kit. This can go back on the floor. Can I get rid of 10 pounds of stuff? Well, I can drop that hammer. Hurts a little bit, but it's okay. And 4 pounds. I'm gonna eat this meat, so there's 4 more pounds. I think I can. I don't want your sword. Really need that. Well, we don't have too many options. Okay. I don't have any single item worth 4 pounds, so I think we're just gonna have to lose the sword for now. Pants and the gauntlets. Those are gonna be our acceptable sacrifices. Hopefully we can just assassinate this last guy. I think we've killed 4, so this should be the last dude. And he's down. And now, he's down forever. Ear, money. Really can't afford to take that. We don't need that. So, that's all we're getting from this dude. So let's see, it should be 1, 2, 3, I'm counting 5. How many ears do we have? 5. So I think that we got them all. I don't see any more, so it looks like we're good. So now let's go back to town and sell this stuff. And I think it's going to be in our best interest to really evaluate what we need. A helmet is non-negotiable. We need a helmet. As far as... I do not want to play with the carcass on the road, because I know it's humans. If we allot 25 pounds for gear, there's really no good way. What I need to do is I need to find the lightest longsword possible. Maybe I'll just get really lucky and Herod's sword is the lightest one. I doubt it, but maybe it is. Very long load times, bear with it. And I do not have a torch, so... we will have to stand outside for a while. I guess thinking about it, these are not the Middle Ages, the medieval times, medieval ages, whatever you want to call them. Swords were made out of steel, so I think a high quality sword should be approximately 3.5 pounds. So let's see if we can, well, first off, let's buy a horse. After we get a horse, we can look at maybe just trying to steal a sword. And we're going to sell everything we have to the huntsman. Because if we can get our sword as light as possible, our sword plus lockpicks and bandages should be about 5 pounds. And then we can allot 20-ish pounds for armor. That puts it at 25. And then maybe 2 to 3 pounds for potions and food. So if our kit weighs about 28 pounds, we should be okay.
For day 2?
Pick like the most important pieces for all that. So you can have these, that, these rings, and this cup. And so we're actually still pretty good on weight with exactly what we have now, but we don't have gloves, which is not terribly ideal, but it is what it is. So now we're going to use
I'd like to discuss
one of those kind of an exploit type things. The final offer,
since
hit him with an unreasonable offer, and then we'll find out his very best price, which is $570.
oh,
So $570 is pretty good. That's enough to buy the horse, for sure. So I think what's about to happen is that I'm going to turn this quest in, run all the way to Neuhof to buy a horse, and then come all the way back, and then pick back up. So let's get this turned in. And we do not need to eat just yet. However, yeah, we don't need to eat yet. Come on, wash it. We can haggle on the horse and probably get about 400 gold off of him. Probably. So that would leave us a good bit, probably about 900 for everything else. And I'm likely to grind alchemy at some point, off camera, of course, because it's boring as hell. Yeah. Just checking the time. Turn this quest in.
I have.
Some trophies. It's 175 right there. Somebody
Take
smarter than
here.
me do that math.
I've heard.
100 groschen, and we get the next quest. Cool. So I'm going to pause it here, run all the way to Neuhof, and then once I'm back over here, then I'll pick back up. So I'll see everybody in just a second. Okay, we're back. I'm at Neuhof. I picked a bunch of flowers.
I'm glad to hear it. Have you looked
And
them
I
over?
kept 3 pounds of them so that I was able
The
to
best there
get
is there
plus
one
2
in-
to charisma. And hopefully
wonder-
that's going to let us get the horse a bit cheaper. So if they want 2810,
Agree?
That's not it.
let's see what we can get down to. It doesn't look like we use final offer.
No deal.
Oops. Let's try that one more time. 2810, and if we can get it for
Agree?
You won't
a lot less, that'd be great. 2480 sounds fine.
Done. Good luck then.
Cool. So now we have a horse. Yeah, cool. It's recording. Problem. Well, I can sell these. I'm gonna keep the flowers for now. I'll keep them. So I guess one of the issues that we have right now is just that my horse doesn't actually have any anything. And stealing the stuff for the horse, that's not going to be easy. A little bit of crime. Shit. What's the dog barking at? Oh, it's the other dog. I don't know if there's going to be anything in here actually worth taking, but since it's opportunity... Man, there's nothing in there. Well, so be it. Okay. At least we have the horse, and... that's going to be plenty enough for me for now. So this bandit encampment is very difficult. I don't think we're going to be ready to fight that just yet. I don't know of any treasures up here near Neuhof, but we can probably start working on getting a better sword. Did go ahead and Google it, and it looks like our best option for a sword is probably going to go ahead and be the, well, the Queen of Sheba's sword is the lightest sword, right? However, St. George's sword is very powerful, and it weighs 3.1. So I don't know how you get that sword. I think you get that one if you do the heretic quest, but I'm not really positive. So that's just kind of still good. That's just kind of going to be a thing that we get around to eventually. For now, let's go ahead and keep plugging away at the main quest. Just looking over the weights of swords. St. George's is going to be our best option. But Tusk, well, that's not going to be possible. The Magberg Blade is a solid option. Herod Sword is a solid option. Fear Not is okay enough. I think, well, actually, Longinus's sword is a good option too. I think our best option for now is to go ahead and try to pick up a Herod Sword. And I think the best way to do that is to commit a little bit of crime. It's going to save us about £1, and then to simply be a much better weapon. We can take the sword and sell it. Yeah, we literally just steal the sword and sell it. That might interfere with our current quest, though, which is not ideal. If we can just outright buy it, I think we're just going to outright buy it. It's that one.
I'll be with you.
Let's trade. So my sword is worth 35, which is pretty much nothing. And a sword. Razor's a short sword. Herod sword. 1700, but I think we could talk him down. So we're about to dump all of our money into this. So we can't use it. Can't even use it. We need to power level our lockpick, and we're going to steal that sword. So for now, let's just go ahead and do the main quest here. 30 pounds, and we can drop 3 pretty easily. So we're okay. Our armor is, for the most part, in fine enough condition. So, alright. I think that if we can find a full set of black clothes, that'll do us a lot of good. Then we throw a helmet on and maybe some torso armor or something, and we can probably make all that work.
I was told to.
I'd say there's. If
That's all.
you want a kiss and a.
I mean a quick.
It's quite a.
Okay, we got some gear, and we'll be dropping that for sure. Yeah, we'll just kind of. I don't think we need that. I don't know that we have to wear any of the stuff they just gave us. So I'm just gonna kind of not and hope that it works out.
Oh,
20 pounds of armor is not very much. Time on deck. It's the right time. And here is Nightingale. I do want to save your schnapps, and he has a lucky
Here I am.
guy.
Ready to get. Teresa. What?
So, how did you...
I want to
I'm
serve Rodzig. And we start the quest.
This is our church, St. Matthew's.
So it's about to take forever, so I'm going to go ahead and just pause it, and you all know how this quest plays out. It's very boring.
It serves not only as the house of God,
So
but
I
as
will
the
see
crypt of the
everybody when
Lords of
something
Light,
interesting
our masters.
pops up.
What are you two screeching about?
I'll consider this
About
interesting
this-
enough.
No.
These two are being weird.
What?
How are you bothering them? Do you have a right to beg
Why?
here? Call yourself Christian armor.
Did you?
He won't like us, but that's whatever. Give some alms. We succeeded. She gets money. He hates me, and we can
He'll
move
hate
on.
you now.
See you
that I
bye in
can
just a
tell you.
minute. And we're picking up here way later.
Hey,
We're here at Nightingale about the
Why
sounds good. About the game of Farkle and
Your fame
the
precedes
guy
you, but you
that was
won't
supposed to
get the
watch the
better
gate
of
that went
me.
to go get drunk or something. Nothing was super crazy. I actually got a pretty decent hand. I'll take that and pass. Yeah, see, he's got that lucky playing die, and I would really like to take that from him.
this'll be the one.
Alright.
Finished.
Let's see here. Is 3, 4, 5, 6 anything? No. Well, take the 1 and see if we can just roll something better. Oh, it looks like 1,000 right there. Oh, that was near 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4 is nothing, so try that again. Yeah, I'll call that good. I think I was saying it last time, or a few episodes ago, I actually do really enjoy Farkle. I think it's a fun game. I'm about it. And we actually just got a hot dice, which is super fortunate. If we can get a few more points off that, we actually win this game. All we need is 1-1. And we actually got hot dice again, but I will not be risking it.
How in the name of all that's...
Man, 2 hot dice in a row, that's insane. We're gonna skip this, we have to go ring a bell and then do some other stuff. So I will pick back up.
Just one more thing
in
and we're
just a
done for
minute.
the night.
Alright, and we are back. Yeah.
Go on,
We are fist fighting Hans Capon. We've already beaten him twice at things. So, one more time in a fist fight is to prove that we truly are better than him. Also, I guess a fun fact that I discovered today about the medieval times. You know how the whole like life expectancy thing was like 30 or something? It's actually not super true. It's just that infant mortality was super high. And so it's not that like because Hans is 16, my guy is 17 and that kind of stuff, that they're, you know, middle age for the time. It's just that people died, you know, at childbirth a lot. So that's how that works. I think it's kind of fun. You know, if you got past like,
Where the hell were you? You have to have a light after dark?
I'm sorry about that.
No.
Guess they, you know, that's how that works. Just fun facts. Gotta kill some time throughout the night. I think we're going to be training our lockpick a little bit to burn through the night. So we are at about 39 minutes. I am going to equip a sword for 1. And okay. I'm gonna pause it while I basically just pick every lock in the entire village. And we'll pick back up in the morning when I meet Hans Capon. So I'll see everybody in just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it back up here real quick. I was breaking into some places and I found a couple of items that were kind of valuable, so I'm gonna try to pawn them off to the merchant. Now, it's not that we can use because these are short swords, but if I sell those for like 200-ish, and we got 2 sets of gloves, I also found some bandages that are better than mine. So the problem is I had to drop my torch to be able to carry these things out. So now it's a matter of, can I get out of the city without anybody getting mad at me? I think I might be able to pull it off. If I can just get past these guards here, should be okay. Doesn't even look like there are any. Huh, we might actually make it. I will pick up whenever I find out how this turns out. Honestly, that was pretty
I've
successful.
got some good.
Alright. Good luck then.
Well, I don't really pickpocket, but yes, look at that. We're getting a pretty good bit of gold off of that. It's super nice. And let's see how much we can really get this up to.
I'd like to do.
Naturally.
About to hit him with that last offer.
It's
555 sounds pretty fair.
I'll go for that.
Well, alright. That was, well, I was gonna sell this hat too. Nah, I'll sell it some other time. For now, I'll just kind of stick it in here. We still have Stinger. The defense on it is 76. I think for the time being, we're actually going to take Stinger. I don't know what the repercussions on this are about to be, but we're going to take Stinger for now. We can't actually use Stinger. Yeah. Anything else we need to stash? No, we don't have much. Alright. Cool. So we're gonna sleep through the day. We have to meet him at dawn or something. So, I'm gonna give that a minute. Honestly, I mean, in this game, whenever you're just starting out, like, committing crime is just simply the best way to make money. There's a lot of locks you can't get into, and it's very random, which we also leveled up stealth and got Rain Man and lockpick and got the lasting lockpick perk, if you were curious. Also, our strength came up at some point. We're going to be taking tight grip, and that should be good for now. Do need to eat, and then we can go hang out with Hans Capon for a minute. However, I think I'm just going to cheese his entire quest, because I really don't want to do it. I see Teresa. I'm not doing that. I might make an Excel spreadsheet to figure out, like, the best bang for your buck on everything. You need a good weapon for sure. One that has, you know, high damage, high defense. Just a good weapon. And then trying to keep our total kit around the 25-pound mark. Just finding the best armor per pound ratio is going to be a good way to do it. In general, that's not really a huge issue, because in general it doesn't really matter too much. This is, you know, this is a special type of run, so it's just a bit different. I don't know that anybody's done a lightweight challenge before for this game, but it comes from you know, the Fallout New Vegas challenges and all that, where you can only hold 10 pounds. But that game has a lot less pieces.
Here I am.
So,
Never.
May the Lord watch over you.
Oh, you know what? He probably had some unique dialogue for me having a horse this time. And my horse apparently stays in that room up there. Now, I guess the one thing that kind of sucks about this horse a little bit is that he's a little bit too fast to stay on par with everybody else. This isn't the fastest horse in the game, but whenever you look at all the stats and then factor out the warhorse Jenga or whatever its name is, this is the best horse. In my opinion, some people value different stuff. Courage is pretty useless. So it kind of comes down to speed and carrying capacity. The speed... Come on, dog. The speed and carrying capacity on this guy are both really solid. And I got a dog too. Not so special. Oh, you know what? I think he has the sword that we want. Or there's like some kind of backdoor way to steal that off of him.
About that bit.
Ow! What were you going, you late? You nearly killed me!
God, he's slow. I'm gonna pick back up when we get there. I keep pausing. There's just so much downtime. So much.
Really?
And we're gonna get started.
Maybe you're too late.
I don't really know what to talk about. Can't be anything terribly important. But we're off to shoot some animals. To the best of our ability, at least. We have very little bow skills, but I'm hoping that we can just find something to hit. I actually never like followed him to see where he goes.
We had a pleasant chat that time, didn't we, Henry?
I'm gonna stick with him. I think it only goes until about noon-ish. So if you just wait until noon, I mean, it doesn't matter. If you kill 0, you can just stand there or whatever. The main thing is we do have a bow that we can use now, and our kit still have 7 pounds that we can play with, which is relatively solid, I guess. We just take, you know, very high value items. I forgot that was going. I was watching a thing about great swords. Either which way. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, if we had a bow too, we would carry arrows, and 15 arrows is a pretty safe bet. In general, we would have to use it for like guaranteed hits. We couldn't just kind of spray and pray like I would normally do. I usually carry 70 or more arrows. So we hit that one. Got him. Also, I can legally loot these. I'm not going to, but I can. The meat's not worth enough per pound, but per pound, typically, I like to only take things worth about 100 per pound. Things like spurs and stuff can be worth a lot more. Let's get hit another one. Oh, got one.
Ring.
We can just make him fetch it. If he fetches it, he'll get some Hound I get some Hound Master points, and that's nice. It's a little short. slash with a bow. Okay, we'll get it this time. Training bow inherently helps, well, training hunt. Crap. I didn't take all those arrows, did I? I got 4. I'll try one more time. No sense in not. As long as I have 1 arrow left for the fight after all this, we'll be fine. Jesus. Yeah, I can't hit anything. Alright. If I miss this one. Well, I don't get the shot off because my dog. I think I hit. Yep, not even slightly. I think our best bet as far as like using archery goes is that we would have to go and do the chunks of probably 16 or 20 times. I have 2 arrows. Alright, last shot. Then we just have to wait it out. Nice. Okay, we got a ton of points off that. So we get our arrow back, so we shoot 1 more. But for main, I want burger. It's gonna be our best option. For vitality, we're gonna take sprinter. And we should be good on that. Let's see if we can get this hit. Nope. We only have 1 arrow left, and we're gonna need that for the fight. So if we can chase him down, hit him with a sword, great. If not, it's whatever. Now that we have Sprinter, we might actually be able to catch him and stab him, which still trains hunting. Just, it's silly. Oh well. We'll just wait until noon. We gave it a good try. Back to camp first. The first part of this quest, I thought you had to kill a certain number of rabbits for the quest to progress. I didn't know it was just like a timed thing. So I was out there desperately trying to move things along. I was chasing every rabbit down with a sword. I'm also going to take 3 backup arrows to be safe.
How did the hunt? Why do you ask? You were right on my arse the whole... It looks like we're as bad as each other. And now come along.
So now we get to go boar hunting.
Henry! Mount up and let's go hunting!
Once this quest is done, I'm gonna have to break again, because we're hitting close to that hour mark. This game is definitely slow. This is gonna be a lot of episodes for sure. My average playtimes are roughly in the 100-hour mark. If I really consolidate things, we can probably get that down a good bit. I don't quite know how I want to do it, but, you know, as much as I would like to do 100 episodes, that's just not going to happen. So I might take some of the more, interesting, quests and do those, skip some of the more boring ones, or just do them off camera kind of thing. Definitely want to do Band of Bastards, because I like that one a lot. The main quest, obviously, because it's the main quest. All of the Killing Bandit Camp ones, because those are just kind of fun. And a few others here and there. Yeah, just to keep things, you know, ideally 20 episodes should be good. And then I can pick back up, kind of like I did with the Might and Magic series. If no one's seen my Might and Magic series, I did a like 20-part Let's Play, and then went back afterwards, doing a lot of like the optional stuff, or whatever it was. It became about 27 episodes, I think. So I might try to do that again. However that works out. Because I enjoy the game, I really do. I've pretty much exclusively been playing this whenever Dark and Darker isn't available. If you're watching this and don't know what Dark and Darker is, I got into this game because of Dark and Darker. The combat system is more or less similar, and I appreciate that about it, and Dark and Darker is a really, really great game. I know it's not done, but I would still go ahead and call it probably, at minimum, my top 3 games of all time. Might and Magic 6 is an honorary position, so I don't count that. So it's up there with, like, the Metros and Bioshocks and stuff like that.
But watch out for them from the top of that mound there.
Let's see the boars. If I had to pick my number 1 game of all time, he shoots it, it doesn't die, runs off, he gets captured. That's basically what happens. My number 1 game of all time. Man, I don't even know. Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh! Oh! Oh, wow! Okay, so, what? Oh, hang on. Yes. Okay, so what just happened there, I've actually never seen before. So, at the beginning of the quest, he has to be of a horse. Typically, you're like, no, I'm poor. And typically you are. I have a horse this time. So, I actually was able to follow Hans. That is so interesting. Man, that is really cool. Because, you know, he jumps on his horse, and then, you know, you can't follow him because, you know, horse, and you're slow. But I have a horse, so I was able to follow him, so I didn't actually have to do the whole find him bit. Got one. So I wonder how that's going to affect more stuff later on. Man, that is really interesting. And also, I want to take things with at least a 50 value, like this bow. I'm gonna go back and find a cutscene of that, because that's incredibly interesting. I'm gonna take that and figure it out. I need to drop some weight. Yeah, that's better. Well, I'm probably not gonna continue using a bow, so I can just throw this on the floor. There should be at least a few more humans, but man, that is really cool. So this game is like really interesting with like how it like figured everything out like that. Yeah, 5 pounds, half a pound over. Two, and I'll throw out 1 food. So, since I've never actually seen this before, this is new to me. That is so interesting. So, Hans is like right here somewhere?
Fuck, that hurts. Let's have a look at you.
Henry,
You turned up uninvited, and you... So it seems.
God's holy britches.
I never knew you had it in you, Henry. That wound on your head doesn't...
Not to worry.
Come along then.
Yeah, as soon as this episode is done, I'm about to go find a cutscene of that, because that is... Talk to Hans, what do you mean? I did that. As soon as it's done, I'm gonna go watch that cutscene, because that's new. I mean, I guess I am finding out new things. Because if you do it in the standard pipeline, you'd be doing this quest that he might have done, like, a Miller quest or 2. Maybe a side quest, possibly a woman's lot if you're trying to min-max or something, I suppose. But, yeah, so you almost certainly wouldn't have a horse. And I do have a horse. So I never thought that would change. 'Cause I figured it'd be like normal, where he jumps on his horse and runs off, and then I chase after him. But nope, I have a horse too. So there we go. We all just learned something. Which, I wonder if there's any other parts of the game like that. Very well could be. I don't know. But I'd be very interested to know. Because the game is very detailed. The developers absolutely took their time. It's not Iron Mace, it's Warhorse. They knew what they were doing. And these cutscenes may be different, but I doubt it. I also don't remember what the next quest is. I think the next one is where we go to Neuhof. Which is kind of a long, boring quest, but is what it is. We're also definitely over that hour mark. So I'm going to have to get the...
How is it possible?
A lot of cutscenes. I mean, this is, you know, the real game is here. It's just, you know, level 1 stuff is what it is. It's not terribly late, so I think I'm going to grab another drink and continue. So we hit a save point. I'm going to cut it here and just pick up right after. So that's the end of this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.